everyone, I'm Megan and I'd like to welcome you to the educational video for Raptor, the newest member of the family of Roadquake temporary portable rumble strip products. Raptor is a big innovation for PSS, and I do mean big. To help us learn more about Raptor, I'm joined by PSS Director of Product Development, Ben Gascoigne. Welcome, Ben.
Thanks, Megan.
Okay, let's jump right in and learn more about how Raptor works and how it helps protect workers on the road. Ben, what exactly are we looking at here?
Megan, this is Raptor, rumble strip handling machine, our newest innovation for work zone safety. With Raptor, the driver-operator can transport, deploy, and retrieve Roadquake 2F temporary portable rumble strips from the safety of the cab of the vehicle. Raptor can also deploy and retrieve Roadquake 2 TPRS, as long as the modular sections are in good condition and securely connected. Raptor mounts to the front of the vehicle. The user can then mount a truck-mounted attenuator, or a TMA, to the back of the vehicle. Raptor won't affect the performance of a TMA. Roadquake and Raptor improve work zone safety. Raptor may even satisfy an agency's policies to deploy portable positive protection.
And to be clear, it's just this device here, not the entire truck.
That's right, Megan. Trucks sold separately.
And what kind of truck should be used for Raptor?
We don't recommend any specific make or model, but keep in mind that the Raptor weighs about 1,500 pounds empty and about 2,800 pounds when fully loaded with 12 Roadquake rumble strips. So make sure the front axle of the vehicle you will use has a capacity to carry 3,000 pounds or greater.
Does that much weight up front affect how the vehicle handles?
Sure. Similar to any truck-mounted device, such as a snowplow or a TMA, it'll affect the driving characteristics of the vehicle.
That makes sense.
We'll also note that when Raptor is in transport mode, it adds nearly 3 feet of length to the front of the truck.
Okay.
Now, this Raptor currently has a load of 3 strips, but it can handle a maximum of 12, which equals 4 arrays of 3 strips each. That's full capacity.
I get it.
Now, as you see here, Raptor is in transport mode. In this mode, Raptor is 100 inches wide. You'll see the wings extended in deployment and retrieval mode, which is 11 feet wide, or the length of a Roadquake strip.
How much work is it to mount it to a truck?
Less than you might think. Raptor is mounted to a DIN plate on the front of the vehicle. PSS does not provide DIN plates, by the way. But once a DIN plate is added to the vehicle, it only takes about 10 minutes to attach or remove Raptor. But keep in mind, Raptor should be mounted so that there are 8 to 12 inches of ground clearance. And finally, since the question has come up, a DIN plate can be integrated into a snowplow mount with some modifications, but that's up to the user to do.
How is Raptor powered?
The vehicle has to provide 12 volts DC at 170 peak amps, which is pretty standard for larger vehicles. You can see here that there is only one electrical connection between the vehicle and Raptor. That's the Raptor's main power source, except for the headlights. The auxiliary headlights have 2 separate connections. These headlights meet SAE standards. Raptor comes with the necessary wiring for the headlights, but the user has to connect them to the vehicle.
So is this a camera?
It is. There are actually 2 cameras. One is forward-facing, and the other is angled down, so you can center Raptor over the rumble strip. We'll take a closer look at what the cameras display when we get up in the cab.
Okay, well, let's get behind the wheel and do some work. Okay, Ben, now we're inside the truck so we can see how the Raptor controls work.
That's right.
But first, do you need a special license to operate Raptor?
No special license is required to operate Raptor. But depending on the size of the vehicle to which it's mounted, the driver may need a CDL, a commercial driver's license.
Looking out the window, I can see that Raptor doesn't obstruct your view when driving.
Correct, but it can be difficult to see the actual road surface immediately in front of the truck. That's why Raptor has 2 cameras, to help the operator line everything up.
I see. Here's the images from the cameras I saw outside. Can this display be integrated into a vehicle's existing camera display?
The camera system we supply is a standalone system.
And will the camera remain on when the vehicle is in motion?
No, the cameras are linked to Raptor, so they only operate while the Raptor is on. Raptor does have an on-off switch, by the way. When finished deploying or retrieving rumble strips, the driver operator should place Raptor in the transport position with the wings up. The driver should then turn Raptor and the remote control off. Turning Raptor off turns off the cameras. so the driver's not distracted. Drivers should also remember to fold down the guide markers.
Okay, got it. So let's see it in action.
We'll start with deploying TPRS. Raptor is controlled with this wireless remote control. The operator determines the spacing of the strips visually, measuring from the wheelbase of the vehicle. We recommend adding distance measuring equipment to the vehicle, which you can see here. Raptor has a self-contained hydraulic system that's powered by the vehicle itself. You see that Raptor can easily lift each strip.
How does Raptor actually lift the strips?
Magnets. Raptor has powerful magnets that attract the iron ballast that's embedded in each RoadQuake rumble strip. They're strong enough to deploy and retrieve RoadQuake, but not so powerful that they'll impact any other item on the roadway.
Will these magnets lose power over time?
No, they won't. We use permanent magnets, which retain their strength.
Neat.
As you can see, Raptor is quick and efficient when placing strips, and most importantly, workers stay safely inside the cab of the vehicle instead of entering live traffic.
All right. Now, how does Raptor retrieve RoadQuake?
As you approach the first TPRS array, the magnet bar descends to what we call the floating position. This means the two scrapers are traveling along the road surface. When they contact the road surface, two sensors are triggered and Raptor stops its vertical descent. Once the scrapers engage the strip, the magnet bar and the strips are parallel, one over the other. But the strip ends may not be centered laterally. The operator can simply adjust the magnet bar laterally to the center of the strip, like this. Once the magnet bar is centered, the operator can complete the cycle and put the strip in the tray. In float mode, the scrapers can also be used to realign skewed strips. Watch this.
Cool. Can the scrapers get damaged, like if there's large potholes or cracks in the road?
That could happen. If it does, the scrapers are easily replaceable. However, if there are cracks in the road that are so large that you're worried about catching a scraper, then that section of roadway might not be a good candidate for RoadQuake TPRS deployment anyway. Users should refer to the RoadQuake Best Practices Guide for information on appropriate road surfaces.
Got it. Can Raptor pick up rumble strips on the fly?
No, the truck has to come to a full stop before retrieving RoadQuake.
How exact do you need to be when placing the strips back into the tray?
Well, as you've already seen, Raptor can move up to 16 inches laterally to center the magnet bar over this TPRS strip. So you can make adjustments without moving the vehicle. We recommend that you line up each strip plus or minus an inch. Any more than that, and the stack of strips will extend out beyond the boundaries of the machine, and that could make the strips wider than preferred in transport mode. When you've retrieved all of the rumble strips, fold the wings into transport mode and you're good to go.
Will Raptor damage RoadQuake strips when they're in transport mode?
Not at all. RoadQuake TPRS is made with an engineered polymer that's durable and flexible. The integrated iron ballast is segmented, so they won't bend or deform.
Great. Well, let's go back outside and wrap it up. Okay, Ben, we've learned a lot today. For anyone who has just invested in Raptor, is there training available?
Yes, live training is available at the customer's location upon request. And a user's manual for Raptor is also available. We also have online training. But as you saw, Raptor is relatively easy to use.
Is there much maintenance required?
Not really. A precursor to Raptor, a Swiss machine called the Schwellenlager, has been used on roads in Europe for several years. And because of that history, we have a solid understanding of the maintenance needs of Raptor, and it's not much. Raptor operates on a self-contained hydraulic system, so it, of course, needs to be full of hydraulic fluid at all times. But assuming the hydraulic system is free of leaks, there's practically no maintenance needed. All in all, Raptor requires no more care than most equipment you regularly use on a job site.
What if something unexpected happens and Raptor stops working in the floating position? Is there any way for the operator to retract the wings or magnet bar?
Sure. We wouldn't leave our customers without a solution. In the unlikely event that Raptor stops working, we provide an auxiliary hydraulic pump. Each hydraulic valve can be manually operated to hand pump each action of Raptor. The manual pump will also solve the problem should Raptor stop in the down position. Again, this is highly unlikely to happen.
Last question. Who should I contact if I have a technical question?
You can call your PSS roadway safety consultant. Our consultants can answer most questions and will bring our technical support staff into any conversation as needed.
Thanks, Ben. This has been great. Raptor truly is an innovation in work zone safety. It's clear that Raptor keeps crews off the road and out of dangerous work zone traffic.
Thanks, Megan. It's my pleasure.
If you have any additional questions about Raptor, contact your PSS roadway safety consultant. Thanks for watching.